Hello everybody, it's Exterminate here, and I'm happy to be putting out my second video today. This video is going to be all about how to get rid of what to do about the snipers on infection in the two houses by shooting back and forth. This is an issue that I have personally had trouble with for I don't know how long, and I never want you to have the exact same problem. So I'm going to be giving you a few tips and tricks that I have learned over the period of time that I've been playing Black Ops 3 that I want you guys to be able to understand and do as well. The first thing I'm going to say is the M8A7. It's a very rarely used gun because of how high of a level is that you unlock it at. But the fact of the matter is, it has some very good stats, it has very good accuracy, it has a pretty good fire rate, and it has very good range. It has the best range of any of the assault rifles, which is why that's personally what I use to try to get rid of the snipers. Now, I've never actually prestiged before. Prestiging is not something that I like to do if I don't have a lot of time to play the game. So, I don't even know what level I'm at. I'm at a pretty high level right now. I don't remember, but I've never actually prestiged in Black Ops 3. The main reasoning behind that is I just don't have a ton of time to be playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. So I've tried to max out everything I can, and I'm not going to bother prestiging because I'm not going to have the time to go through and get all this stuff again. I play the game less than I actually learn about it, learn all of the analytics about it, and stuff like that. So, like I was saying, the M8A7, it is a very nice assault rifle. It's the latest locked assault rifle. I don't remember what level you unlock it at. However, there are a lot of things you can put on it that make it even better. Now, personally, if you don't want to use any of your like primary specialists at all, the things that I would suggest putting on it are the grip and the Varix, or Varix, however you say it. I don't care too much about the pronunciation, but those are the two things that you want to be putting on your M8A7. So those two things together, the Varix is a good sight for a normal primary weapon. It has zoom, but it's something that you can pull out in a firefight and not be concerned about, oh hey, I'm way too far zoomed in, oh I just see his foot, and then you're dead. If that's something that has happened to me many times before, especially when I've tried to snipe. I'm not a sniper by trade. Ethan has tried to get me to snipe before. I'm just not good at sniping. It's not something I do. And because of that, this sight is a sight that I have used before, and I've decided I like it. I think that this is personally a good sight. And the grip, of course, that just stabilizes the recoil, you know, something that a lot of people put on their weapons. So, that's what I would personally use. Now, if you do want to, like, fully load it, I would go with the Varix, grip, FMJ, long barrel, and you could go with an extended mag or rapid fire, you know, all of that stuff is very optional, but that's personally what I would go with. Excuse me. And then, if you don't have that unlocked, you have the BRM unlocked, since that's a default weapon from what I can remember. It's the first light machine gun that you ever get. It has pretty good accuracy, less than the M8A7. Its fire rate is comparable to the M8A7. Its range is, I believe the range is the exact same. It does have a higher damage output, though. So you could use that. Now that becomes a much less practical primary weapon because, as you know, that I talked about a little bit in my last podcast, it takes a long time to ADS. That's one of its biggest problems. And it also just is bulky, it's hard to reload, and just not a gun that you want to bring into a firefight. However, I would back it up with the RK5. I wouldn't put anything on the RK5. You could put things on it if you really felt like it. I personally wouldn't put anything on the RK5. I do have an RK5 class that I use quite often just because it's an amazing gun. But if that's only the RK5, I don't have a primary setup. So for the BRM, once again, the long barrel. Now, let's transfer a brief second over to the M8A7. I just said the Varix and the grip. I never said what you could potentially use for a second attachment on it, and that's where I would use long barrel. Now, if you're not planning on doing so much of that from window to window, then you might just want to go with your standard extended mag or rapid fire to help you out a little bit more, since its fire rate isn't, its fire rate isn't a beautiful thing. Now for BRM, you want to back it up with an RK5. Don't put anything on the RK5. At least that's my personal opinion. You might want to put some stuff on it, but I personally wouldn't. The BRM, on that long barrel, again, the Varix sight, and a grip. And I would also put fast mags on it. You could either put, extended mags, rapid fire. Rapid fire is something I would probably go for. I wish it had select fire on it, though, because I'm a big select fire guy. So, that's what I would personally use to try to take out that sniper, unless you want to go with the anti-sniper class like I have set up. I'll actually do an entirely separate video on that, maybe tomorrow sometime, but yeah, that's not going to go out today because I'm tired, and I'm hot, because it's hot here, and I'm tired. Oh man, I'm hot. Alright, so, let's see, where was I? This is what he does to me, guys. Don't judge me. So yeah, looking back at that line of sight, you have the M8A7 or the BRM backed up with the RK5. Now, the RK5, I've used the RK5 a lot. I have mine at level 13 or something. I haven't used it too much because I haven't prestiged it yet, but I'm pretty sure you can prestige pistols. I haven't actually done that before, so I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure you can. So, that being said, I haven't used it that much, but I do know that it's probably the best pistol if you don't have the LCAR unlocked. The LCAR is the automatic one. Yeah, the LCAR is the automatic one. So, because of that, you need to be careful going into the close range firefights, because the RK5 will not win against stuff like the Haymaker or any shotgun really, and there's a very low chance that it will win against submachine guns. However, it will win against assault rifles, especially at longer ranges. Believe it or not, it can beat assault rifles as long as you're not going too far outside of a close distance range. You're not going too far outside of the practical SMG range. So, that's just my tip on how to get rid of campers or the snipers in Infection, because they will mess you up, especially if they have an ounce of idea of what they're doing. I have sometimes used in the past rocket launchers. As you heard during a podcast, sometimes what I like to do for my anti-camping class, just take like the biggest light machine gun I can find. Give it a good secondary like an RPG. Give it like a grenade. I don't like using grenades, but I have like flashes, just so that I can try to flush them out and then deal with them normally rather than have to wallbang them, because that's not very nice. So, that's my personal opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys use. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and see you guys later.